Here I am back again at Schlossberg Via Ferrata. This time I'm trying to climb this Via Ferrata without using the aiding of the Ferrata block or resting system. It is a personal ambition. I don't know if I will be able to pull it off. We'll see. Hopefully yes, but who knows. This is a very difficult Via Ferrata. It is my third climb today. Both times so far I got into trouble. We will see how today will go. It is a constant overhang. It is where I am failing. Not at all easy, and by half of it I will get extremely tired. I have a strip to my right. I'm already tired, so I don't know what to say. We will see. Not an easy. Via Ferrata, not easy at all. I've seen people going lightning fast. I don't know if the problem is me not having enough body strength, upper body strength or technique, because the people I've seen climbing this Via Ferrata all are lightning fast, and they do it without any aiding at all. So, well, it is what it is. I'm curious to see where my limit is. I'm a bit tired. It is a very long way for me to getting here. My Garmin watch was saying my body battery is only 40%. So imagine that. We'll see. Step by step is the only way this Via Ferrata can be tackled, step by step. I've tested my equipment before starting. So that one is that. I have on me both the resting system and the Via Ferrata block, in case I will not be able to complete. I will just, as before, use them. I'm trying to use the mechanics of my body. Hopefully this will be enough for the day. Arms fully extended, as much leg work possible. And that's that. Look, the bright side of this exercise is me at the end of it being proud of myself for improving my technique, successfully completing, stepping out my comfort zone, and the list goes on. It is about upper body strength for sure, but at the same time it is also about mental toughness. You might start this mentally defeated, but then if you keep going step by step, trying your best, applying what you've learned, then it might be that you will be successful. Of course, many do get into this with no fear, no self-inflicted reasons not to succeed. They just get into it, they do it, they cruise up, and that's that. And to them, it is the same thing, psychological. Oops. They use their brain a different way. They are hardwired in such a way that the lack of fear drives them up. Fear, it is a construct of our body based on previous experiences or what we imagine something might be. So when you are afraid, you are not wrong, and you are not doing anything wrong. Your brain is doing the best it can to preserve you. did touch. Our brain has, among many other, the role to do its best of keeping us away of unwanted trouble. And this is how fear gets to us. It is part of our heuristics engine. We see something that we are not familiar with, we didn't do it, we don't know our capacity, we don't know the dynamics of it, and our brain is saying, stop, don't do it. We don't know if we can do it or not. But the default of our brain is in such unknown circumstances to say, stop. Don't do it. A subscriber to the channel, she told me she's afraid of crossing bridges, and one of her desires is to learn how to overcome this limitation. Well, you have to trust your equipment. It is why at the beginning of Via Ferrata you have to test it. You have to sit. Look, it's already tested, but let me do it once more. One moment, because I'm in trouble. So, you see, I'm sitting hands free into the Via Ferrata set. I know for a fact, you see, I'm hands free. I know for a fact that the Via Ferrata set is properly installed. I've checked my equipment, I properly maintain it, and by my opinion, will not give up in case of a fall. So that's that, the trust into the equipment. You test it, and if you have it properly tested, then you know to an extent what to expect. Now it is getting very hard for the arms. Arms extended. This is the moment I tension them is when I exhaust power. I don't want to do that. I have to keep them as extended possible. One of the things you have to do before starting a Via Ferrata is to test your system, to be confident that in case of something it actually holds you. Of course, if it doesn't break, but you get the idea. You are doing the best you can to get up there as prepared possible. Oh, this is so hard. You cannot imagine how hard it is. you can see, I always am testing. And now, well, I should stand up if I want to rest. But the question is this the right time? I should make a small extra effort. If I can, of course. This is hard. So, what I will do now is, I see there I'm on an overhang. Not good. So, what I will do to stay on the safe side of it. I've plugged the resting system because I'm already tired, and this here is an overhang. I cannot leverage the pegs, the rungs. There's no way for me to do it. So, in case I lose control, hopefully this will not happen. But in case I do, this section here, very hard, will burn your arms in a moment. I can tell this. My arms right now are burnt. I'm resting now with a resting system. I didn't use so far the resting system to advance, but I need to rest. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, now I'm officially super tired. I'm so far proud of myself because I advanced without using any aid. Yes, I have a resting system plugged. It was a diagonal, and by my estimate, even if, let's suppose, I would have lost control, the fall would have been a drag, like a slide. on the line. Look, he started ahead of me and he keeps going. Well done to him. Well done. Okay. I can tell you, I'm tired. My arms, my wrist is tired. And I have to keep grabbing for a long way forward. Well, it is what it is. Now I have this descent here, so let's see how well I will cope with that. I'm tired, which is not good news for me, not good at all. You don't want to know how hard this is for me. Like, extremely hard. I knew it will be like this. I will do my best to continue as planned. Good. This is the first real resting point so far. Imagine that. I can now leverage my feet. Wow. Let me drink some water. Some people on this Via Ferrata are just fast. The climber I was speaking about a moment ago just completed it. I don't know how. I really don't know how. Very hard for me to understand what makes them so lightning fast. To me, this is difficult Via Ferrata. Very exhausting on my arms. I don't know. He appeared taller than me, so he either has the training better technique. Maybe he learned the topography of this Via Ferrata by coming often. I don't know. To me it's very hard to understand them. We are just cruising through it. Maybe we are locals, and as I was saying, maybe we know everything about it. I don't know what to say. Maybe they do the same thing I'm doing on the Via Ferrata, where to many it appears impossible. So far I'm happy. I only used the resting system to rest, but not to aid myself in progressing. This makes me very happy. I was thinking about last time when I was leaving this Via Ferrata and watching the other climbers, probably locals, probably. When I was watching them, I was thinking, well, heading out, that next time I will come, I will just do the same thing they are doing. Cruise through the Via Ferrata without thinking too much. But let me tell you this, not easy on the arms. No matter how much I would love to go faster, and by going faster, to not allow my arms to tire too much. I cannot do it. But you see, I know my limits because I've been here a couple of times now. This is my third time. Because of it, I'm not afraid. I know it is difficult. No surprise here. I also know what to expect. So yet again, I'm not afraid. I have with me all the tools I think I need to make it out in case of something. I thought I'm touching, but it wasn't yet the moment. So that's that. Actually, let me do this first. Let me plug this for me to stand a moment into the resting system. I'm so far I'm happy with myself, because when I started I felt tired. I didn't sleep. not enough, almost nothing. And our body always needs rest to regenerate. And when you anticipate effort as such, you have to rest well, properly. And me, I didn't. I'll be extremely proud of myself if with success I accomplish the mission. You see, now I'm on a pure vertical. I unclipped the Via Ferrata resting system because in case I lose control, this is a pure vertical fall. And I don't want to transfer the shock of a fall onto the system and onto my, through the static system of the resting lanyard to the harness and then to my body. Of course, if I fall and I do it with a resting system clipped, which is static, there is no guarantee the webbing of the resting system or of the harness will not break. So I'm keeping it clipped when, in my opinion, makes sense, and I consider to have enough control. Of course, I'm doing everything on my own liability. Via Ferrata, it is an extreme sport. You should acknowledge this when doing it. Let me clip back the resting system. This section of this Via Ferrata, it is a good opportunity to rest. This vertical descent gives you plenty opportunity to rest. It is what I'm doing. It is why I'm going so slow, because I take the opportunity while moving to rest. I know what comes next. I was speaking about fear of crossing bridges, fear on Via Ferrata, fear in general. I was saying one of the things you have to do is to test before starting your equipment. Another thing you have to do is to trust the equipment. If you don't trust it, then you are doomed, because progressing, for example, on a Via Ferrata requires a lot of trust into the equipment and in general trust into the Via Ferrata elements. For example, as you can see from the beginning, I'm only using the safety steel cable. If you don't trust it, then you are doomed, because the only way of progressing on this Via Ferrata is by hanging onto this safety steel cable. And if you don't trust it, then you'll be so scared. You cannot imagine how scared you'll be, because through your mind will always go the thought of the cable breaking and you falling. Then another thing you have to do is to understand the physics of, for example, crossing bridges. And if you do it right, and on bridge crossings, I always advise using the Via Ferrata resting system, because bridges are on the horizontal, and in case you fall, if you properly utilize the resting system, it will be a static fall. One. Second, because the lanyard of a resting system is not supposed to be longer than the length of your arms, the length of my arms. If you fall, you'll still be able to reach the steel rope above you and recover. And that's that. There are many other techniques you can leverage on bridges while crossing them to recover. Now, for you to be able to recover as easy possible, you have to start the bridge crossing prepared. You don't install the aiding elements after you fall. You install them before starting the crossing. This section here, it's easy. I'm going slow again to rest my arms. I will have plenty opportunity to back again, get exhausted because of overhangs that I have to cross. Once you reach the bridge crossing, you assess the type of bridge and the options you have and get ready. You only cross after you did everything you have to make sure, in case something happens, you will not fall bad enough to not be able to recover or to make extreme effort to jump back on the bridge. What this means? Well, the Via Ferrata set, the lanyards are elasticated. They are quite long, and if you lose control on a bridge and fall, the lanyards, the elasticated lanyards, will extend more than your arm length. Then there is another danger. You can lose control in such way that the Via Ferrata, the shock absorber of the Via Ferrata set will deploy. If that happens, well, you are in big trouble. If you fall and the shock absorber of your Via Ferrata set deploys while falling on from a bridge, you will end up way below the cable. Recovering from that will be very hard by yourself. It really depends on how you fall and how far, but recovery can be very hard. You'll most probably need someone to aid you. Give me a moment. I think I need to. No, that's good. Okay, like that. Okay. 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 I'm still in my recovery. This section, it is easy, but what comes, not easy at all. So I think this is, I don't remember well, but I think this is my single break for a while. I don't remember where the next relaxed section is, but I know it will take a while. So this is that. Good luck to me. I don't know if I'm ready. We'll see. I know for sure I'm tired. That one I know. I will find out in a moment how well I will do. My arms are shaking a bit, so that's that. And guess what? Yet another overhang. Like really, come on guys. Ow, ouch. I just touched reef. Ah. Yes, I just touched with my knee. Ouch, it hurts. Okay, so what's my situation here? Oh, this. Huh. Okay. This vertical hard. And me already tired. Hard. What can I say? Not easy. Okay. With no resting system, for someone like me, this will be trouble. I can tell you that. Okay, so let's see. Oops. I have to continue my progress, but I cannot because my arms are tired. Come on, I have to do it. I hope I do realize this. I have to do it. Oh God. What I need to do now, first we plug the resting system. Now I transition. Hard, very hard. Very hard. And I know what comes. I don't want to exhaust myself too much. Okay, let's continue. I have to unclip the resting system and guess what? More overhang. You see, this is why it is good to have variable lengths for your resting system. I was able to plug it when most needed. It was at arm's reach. The short one would have not cut it. Okay, let's arm rest. Well, I did it. I used so far the resting system to stop and rest and make a couple of transitions, but I didn't use it to progress. Maybe for a brief moment on that vertical there, this long lanyard of a resting system holded my weight for a brief moment, but that's okay. I'm not stubborn, I'm not arrogant, I don't want to prove something to myself. I mean, I'm trying to understand my limits and to expand them, but I'm not arrogant, I'm not stubborn. I will not push it that far just to prove a point. It's not about, for example, me being as good as the other climbers or proving that I'm so great and fantastic. It is about me satisfying my curiosity about myself. Who am I? Who am I? This is the question. How far can I push it? What are my limits? What to expect? And of course, I have to go through the effort of expanding them. My limits. Let me plug the shorter one, because this is yet another overhang here. Maybe plugging the shorter was a mistake, because I needed to go a bit lower there and I couldn't, so it was a mistake. Well, now it's done. I should trust myself a bit more. Okay, I will do so. I will do so. I trust myself a bit more. leveraging the physics of your body is key here, from what I see. And that one is a drone. Well done. I would have loved to fly the drone as well, but I'm struggling here for, well, not survival, but I'm struggling. The last thing I need now is to worry about the drone, and definitely I don't want to have the weight of a drone on my okay. Hard, 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 hard. Everything is hard here. Why? Hello. Really? You wanna get me into trouble? Hard, hard, very hard. You see, I'm trusting the equipment now. No arms. Okay. Let's continue. The drone is somewhere behind. Oh, he's recording himself and he's cruising, so I might be in his way. Well, it is what it is. What can I say? It is what it is. If you will reach me, this is most probable. Oh, thank you, Vertical. Let's see. No, I'm not feeling ready. I'll have to rest a bit. No rush. This overhang here, it is a killer. I have to get there with my arm, not there, there, my legs there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I will make it, but I can tell you, this is hard here. It is a total overhang. No resting system, no success to advance here. For me, I don't know you. If you can do it, well done to you. Me. Without the resting system here, I would have dropped. I can tell you that. I only used it to stop, but my arms are to the limit now. We'll see. You see, well, for someone like me, this is difficult. For other people, this appears to be extremely easy. So, I will let you read into it and decide what it is. In here, what I need is a shorter one. Come on, he's so fast. There is the best place to switch. I know him. He's the one. Maybe he's the one climbing last time. It doesn't matter. He's very fast. Kudos to him. Now I have to get out of his way as fast as possible. So let me rush. Oh, he's lightning fast. But I told you, this is the secret of advancing on this. He arrives. At the right time, because in here I can wait for him to overtake me. So let me get myself ready for when he will come. Look at him. Look at his arms. Me fat, him. Well, look at his arms. Well done. 20 years more than me. So that's that. Hello. He uses the Giro from camp, the old version. Well done. He's lightning fast. Well done. I knew this is the technique, but look at his arms. I hope you can see his arms. Arms of steel. I'm waiting for you to overtake.
Oh, thank you.
You are very welcome. Can you do it? Can you do it?
Yes. Oh, you have 360.
Yes. Well done. Yes. You see? This is where they do it right. It is the strength in your arms. He has plenty of it. Well done to him. I know this one is the secret to have arm strength, upper body strength. Well, me, I'm work in progress. Well done. Ideally, all of us will be in his place at his age. Amazing. I would love to be able to, for example, just let go the toxic workplace. And by let go, I mean to quit and get out of there and focus more on life, because no matter how good you are, no matter how much alpha you generate, you will always be pressed to do more. Of course, no rewards, and the cost is our life. I wasn't supposed to be here today. It is, as you can see, an amazing morning, and well, the workplace says for me you should work 24/7. Well, not really. We only have one life, and the more years fly, the smaller should be your incentive to allow anything, not only the work, to steal your life away. Water. Of course, many might say, well, I love my job. I love my job as well. It is toxic, but I love it. Still, get out and learn something more from life. Give yourself the opportunity to diversify. If you don't know about it, it will be hard to have regrets on the death And usually the regrets we have, it is the stories we tell ourselves based on what we know, not on what we don't. We see, for example, on Instagram, people picturing themselves living amazing lives, and our regret will of course be us not living their life. But what about our life? Well done. I made it so far. Theoretically, from now onwards, it will continue to be relatively manageable. Theoretically, if I remember well, we'll see about that. Let's make sure I will not lose control. You see what we did? I clipped on the bolt. Not necessarily bad, but theoretically speaking, if a bolt gets out, you'll fall. So you don't want to clip on the bolt. Okay, they're together. You see? I need someone to come with me like this. Well done. You should search for him on YouTube. Probably he has a YouTube channel, and I'm confident he's the example to follow. If you wanna see an average climber climbing this Via Ferrata, then keep watching my video, because if you think you are not yet at my level, then you need to see how I'm dealing with this type of difficulty. And one of them was elbow grip. I'm rested now. My arms are tired. Let's be clear about that. I would have loved to have some natural holds, and through them to stop gripping the cable, but they are not. This is a full arm, upper arm cable pulling the Via Ferrata. This is it. Extremely easy from now onwards. Maybe one more segment of some sort of difficulty, but in theory easy. No more overhangs. Now I know why the drone was following him so well. Because someone was flying it. Well done. Oops. What? It was so slippery here. I can tell you something. Wait, water break. I'm so proud of myself. I made it. I achieved it. I achieved the objective. Okay, I have to pay attention here. Let me put resting because this is an overhang and I'm tired. I don't want now at the end to fall into a Via Ferrata. If I'm falling now, this will be almost static. So no big danger on the whole system. Which is why I connect the resting system as well. Here, for example, you see, I stay below the safety steel cable. I'm in the resting system now. If I lose control again, this is static, nothing happens. But if I lose control and I don't have a resting system connected, I will fall into the Via Ferrata set. With elasticated arms and the shock absorber, there is a probability of a dynamic fall that might also trigger the shock absorber. So I might end up way below the line. This is the line, the safety steel cable. I don't want that to happen. Not in a situation like this, where I actually can control the narrative. So that's that. And here we are at the bridge. For the subscriber asking me to create a video on how to overcome fear of crossing bridges. This is the most wobbling and unstable bridge I ever crossed so far. To me, this is the most difficult bridge I ever had the opportunity to cross to date. Everything else extremely easy. So, how will I do it? How should you do it? You see, it starts with a bridge sliding left. Like really. So, how do you overcome the fear of crossing bridges? Well, even me, I'm, well, not afraid, but intimidated by it. So, what am I doing? I don't know if you can see. I don't need this longer lanyard. What I need is this short lanyard of the resting system of my whole Via Ferrata system. I clip this. Now, in case I lose control and slide, fall practically, this will hold me, and will hold me way next to the lifeline. This is the lifeline. This is what saves you. There is nothing else. You have to trust it, because if you don't trust it, then that's that. If you are still afraid, check the connections on this side. This is solid cable, and you've seen the other person crossed. But you go with it, you trust the Via Ferrata system. You say, the cable will hold me in case of something. So you have to repeat to yourself, the cable will hold me. Now let me tell you something. You don't know if it will hold you or not. You can work probabilities, and the probability says you dropping least probable possible. But if it happens, who cares? Because the moment you drop, it is a matter of fate if you'll make it or not. It's not necessarily that high, but it depends on where you stop, whatever. So, how do you cross this? This is intimidating here. Look how they built it. I think they made it on purpose to start like this. This lifeline pushes you a bit out, and it makes it even more intimidating. Now today I have a plan for myself. So far I was always scared or intimidated now. Well, worried. I was worried, but today I will go bold, because it is why I'm here, to overcome my limits. So I tested my equipment down when I started. I've used the equipment. You've seen me resting into the Via Ferrata safety system, and now I'm here. What I'm doing, I'm plugging the resting system, the shorter carabiner of a resting system. Now this sits and does nothing. It costs me anything to plug it as well. Really, it costs me anything. I still have a Via Ferrata set connected. Now with my right, I will grab, and I'm creating equilibrium. And now what I'm doing, I'm just going, praying for the best, and repeating in my head, I have to do it, because, well, now it became something that I decided right from the beginning I will do no matter what. So you've just seen me doing it. It was that easy, right? Because, well, the story I was telling to myself was, I will do it no matter what. Now, let me tell you something more. By now, I'm familiar with this bridge. I knew what to expect. My first time, I had no clue what to expect. And obviously, I was intimidated, and I find that myself in difficulty. And this might happen to you as well, on this bridge, on other bridges, and that's okay. It is why it is good when we go to school to actually also study physics, mathematics. It is why in school they should make a better job at explaining why all these things we are supposed to learn are good. Because here you come, you get into this situation where knowing a bit of physics will help you to leverage to your advantage vector forces. So thank you for being with me. It is my pleasure to do this. My pleasure.